Hello everyone and welcome to the Brooke Jackman Foundation's 19th annual virtual benefit. I'm Ryan Field from ABC7 here in New York, and it's my pleasure to be your MC here tonight. Now, even though we're all virtual this year, we are thrilled to be together as a community to help raise much needed funds for the Foundation's programs. Tonight, we are all here to celebrate Brooke's life and legacy and to raise critical funds to enhance the literacy and self-esteem of underserved children. We hope you've been able to get together with friends and family safely here tonight, and perhaps you have your favorite food and beverage right by your side. After all, it's nice to be doing this from the comfort of your own home, right? Please help us celebrate our successes and plan for a vibrant future. Tonight, there's going to be opportunities to give through our website by donating or participating in our silent auction. These links right here to the left of the screen will help get you through. And please message your friends through our chat function as well, which is located just below this streaming event. Now at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Erin Jackman, who will speak to us about the reason why we're all here tonight.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for being our MC tonight and for being with us this evening. Hello, and thank you for joining us for this virtual event. It means so much to my family and I that you are all here together with us for this 19th year, remembering our Brooke and raising critical funds for our Brooke Jackman literacy programs. For 19 years, I have gotten up on a stage to speak about Brooke and share why we do what we do. And while we can't be together in a grand ballroom this year, we are so appreciative to be together virtually. This benefit is a true marker of how much time has passed since the unthinkable happened, when my sister went to work one day and never came home. It has been over 19 years since my family was happy and whole, since she and I walked the city streets arm in arm, and I saw her beautiful smile or heard her laugh in real life. Now I search for those moments in my semi-fading memories and old pictures. Although this year is a vastly different way for me to give this speech, some parts are all too similar. I stare at a blank screen as I think about Brooke and wonder how I'm going to capture all that she was to so many people. How she made their lives better, how she made the world better, in a way that doesn't seem too long-winded or in a way that feels like I have already said. It is not easy. I have said this before, but there are no new stories to tell about Brooke. Although I have plenty of Brooke memories to last me a lifetime, they are frozen in time. We have grown and aged, and my sister is still the beautiful 23-year-old baby of the family, just starting out her life, living in her first apartment in Murray Hill. She's the little girl who chased after me and Ross, calling, "Wheat for me." I still see her in my mind, reciting all the players of the Knicks, Yankees, and the rest of the teams Ross deemed necessary for her to memorize. Luckily, she had a photographic memory to help her stay in his good graces. Inevitably, as I prepare for this speech, I am pulled into remembering every painful moment of 9/11 and how my family searched for Brooke for days and weeks, hoping for some sort of miracle. The memory of my parents embracing and then collapsing is indescribable and something I will never forget, and I will feel it forever. It is something I never let myself think about because the pain my family felt is so horrific and so physical and deep that we don't get over this. We just try our best to get through it. Each day, one foot in front of the other, and we learn that others help you. And I want you all to know you did help us, and you continue to help us. On this one night of the year, we all get together to help some of the most vulnerable, those who need our help the most. In this terrifying year of COVID-19, our help is needed even more. In a few minutes, I will be speaking about the Foundation and how our work and your support are needed now more than ever.
Erin, thank you so much for that important reminder telling us why we are all here tonight. Now, all of you can help us support the Foundation's programs. It's real easy to do. Just grab your cell phone, please create a text message to 76278. That's 76278. Type BJF20 and hit send. If you'd like to make a donation directly to support one of the Foundation's programs, All you have to do is type GIVE and the amount of the donation you wish to make to 76278. It's so easy. Donate $100 or any amount. Just text BJF20 to 76278 to register, and then text GIVE100 to donate $100. Now, when our in-person programs are back up and running, a $5,000 donation will underwrite a family literacy workshop series, which features 8 weeks of weekly group reading and an art project, with every participant getting a healthy dinner and a take-home book each week. A $2,500 donation will underwrite a Brooks Cooks workshop, which serves all 5 boroughs of Manhattan and features cooking demonstrations and book readings. To help underwrite our annual readathon, where over 200 children and family members gather for an afternoon of books and bonding, donate $1,000. Now, to donate $500, you'll underwrite 5 Brooke packs filled with school supplies and books that are given out to children in need. And also, don't forget, you can participate throughout the night in our silent auction as well. And here are some of the exciting items you'll find. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Brooke's nieces, Blake and Elle Jackman, who'll be presenting the Brookster Award this evening. Take it away, Blake and Elle.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Blake.
And my name is Elle. And we are here to present the Brookster Award to Marlene and Tom Fitzsimmons.
There are many people each year who go to the extra mile for the Brooke Jackman Foundation.
These are 2 people who stand out for their generosity, compassion, and kindness.
Not only has this couple supported the gala with donating sponsorships and auction prizes, but they have never missed a gala since we started in 2002.
In addition to that, they've provided food and refreshments every year for our annual 5K Race for Literacy, and ensuring that every dollar raised at our race goes straight to our programs.
Their support and friendship means so much to us. We are privileged tonight to give the Brookster Award to Marlene and Tom. Please join us in recognizing and celebrating them and their unwavering support of the Brooke Jackman Foundation.
Congratulations, Marlene and Tom Fitzsimmons.
Blake and Elle, thank you so much, and congratulations again to Marlene and Tom Fitzsimmons, who are such worthy recipients of the Brookster Award. Now, we understand that children and families we serve were disproportionately affected by the current health crisis and the closures of schools and other community services. While we couldn't be there for these children in person, we know that now is the time to increase our efforts to ensure that these children aren't left behind. So we wondered, how can we come together to best support our community right now? Well, the simplest answer is to meet the kids where they are. So the Brooke Jackman Foundation is proud to announce our new virtual program dedicated to promoting literacy and bringing meaningful entertainment to children and their families within their homes. We are creating storytime videos and Instagram live storytime events that are hosted by Blake Jackman, so children can have access to new books and read aloud each week. Is that great or what? We've had several special guest readers like Mr. G, the Pix 11 weatherman, and noted children's author Stephanie Kalmanson. We're working to ensure our commitment to instilling Brooke's love of literacy in the hearts and minds of children will not be stopped by the coronavirus. Now let me talk to you about an essential part of the Brooke Jackman Foundation, the Brooke Packs. Brooke Packs are backpacks filled with books and school supplies that are given to disadvantaged children in New York City. The first year of our program, we gave out 100 Brooke Packs to children living in homeless shelters. Now, we've given out over 60,000 to date. Is that incredible or what? We were able to send out Brooke Packs this year for the start of school as well. So however children will serve their learning this year, whether it's at home or through a hybrid environment, they'll have the necessary tools they need to succeed. It's so very important. But we can do so much more. So by donating just $100, you can provide a Brooke Pack to a child in need. Don't forget, it's so easy to donate $100 or any amount for that matter. Just text BJF20 to 76278 to register, then text GIVE100 to 76278 to make a $100 donation. Now I'd like to tell you about the next 2 videos we have. We spoke to some of our program participants about what makes them tick, why they support the Brooke Jackman Foundation, and how they've transitioned their programs to this new virtual world we all live in, while still trying to foster a sense of community and connection.
My name is Charlie Bednosh. I'm Director of Children's Services at the New York City Family Justice Center in Brooklyn. And I've known Aaron Jackman for about 10 years, and our center has been the recipient of Brooke Jackman funds. And we launched the first Brooke Jackman program. It was in the fall of 2009. And since that time, we've served several hundred families. We've run the program, family literacy program, 2 times each year. And it has been one of the most successful and joyful programs that I personally have ever run for children. And I see the foundation, Brooke Jackman Foundation, because they've always appreciated the innovative approaches we've taken as being so essential in partnering with us to determine how do we reduce the disparity, how do we promote literacy amongst these children, what programs we could develop, and then implement them. And that's why this funding to us is so critical to move forward and to even that playing field. And we need everything that you all can contribute to help us to do this. The stakes are so high. Literacy is so essential for these youngsters, and it really promotes a healthier future for them and hope. So, as I say, they've always been there for us, the Brooke Jackman Foundation, and I know they will be there in the future. And I want to thank every one of you who has donated and helped us out. You've promoted such joy in the lives of our kids. And if I could come up with one story as to what you've all done, there's so many stories, but what I can relate to you is that we are located, our program is in the Brooklyn District Attorney's Building, and everybody says, when the kids come in for the Brooke Jackman program, they come with the huge smiles on their faces. And we have had so many community people come in to donate time in the program because there's such joy. So I just hope we can continue bringing that joy and bring that hope and bring the love of reading to these youngsters. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Michael from English, and I'm the COO of the Y of Washington Heights in Inwood. In 2004, I met Erin and her parents while we were doing a little reading program at a local McDonald's here in Washington Heights. Since then, with the support of the Brooke Jackman Foundation, we've been able to significantly expand the literacy programs that we're offering to our community. We're currently serving hundreds of children and their families in afternoons and evenings. We see a lot of potential for us to be able to make a difference and help these children as they go through a very different school year. We appreciate our ongoing partnership with the Brooke Jackman Foundation and look forward to continuing in days ahead and in a more normal world.
My name is Sasha Bueno, and I am the Literacy Coordinator at the Y in Washington Heights, Inwood area. Well, there was one student that I had that she just touched my heart because in the beginning of the program, when I met her, she was really shy. She wasn't as vocal when we participated in reading activities and such. But by the end of the program, she was always really excited to come to us. And by the end of the program, she was being my little helper. She always liked to help with the reading activities, passing out materials, taking turns with me while reading to the group. She would also volunteer and bring her own books to read to us, and she would write her own poems, and then she would share it out with the group. And I could see that the program really helped her come out of her shell.
I like reading because a lot of books have pictures in them, so when I'm done reading the page, I get to look at the pictures.
I like to read because when I read, that's when I really like. It's good to read a challenging book because when you read a challenging book, that is when you don't get to know that much things in a challenging book. You know new vocabulary, and the more you read, the more knowledge you know.
I like reading because every time I just feel like I'm diving in the book. Like if it's about ocean exploring, I feel like I'm diving in with there, diving with sea turtle, diving with the dolphin, diving with the sharks right above me. Oh.
I like to read because reading are one of my favorite things to do. Like I imagine on my brain that I'm into another place or in another country. I imagine that I'm in a book.
Well, I want to say thank you because I liked it a lot.
Yes, I would love to say thank you to the Brookie Foundation because the Brookie Foundation support the literacy program.
I'd like to say thank you to this company and place because they taught me a lot about reading. They read us stories, which was really nice.
To say thank you to the Brookie Foundation because Brookie Foundation helps kids learn more and also read more and also grow more. 2, 3, we love to read!
Many of us realize how privileged we are to be able to stay home, help our children with their studies, have what we need to be safe and secure in our comfortable homes, with food on our tables, and not forced by circumstance or poverty to have to put ourselves in high-risk situations, increasing the chances of being infected or infecting someone we love. That is not the case for the children and families we serve who have been disproportionately affected by this current health crisis. Many find themselves in small apartments shared by 2 or 3 families with no way to maintain social distance, working at jobs deemed essential workers with incomes below the poverty level, compounded with high rates of asthma, hypertension, and diabetes, all known factors increasing the risks for infection. They are still mostly hunkered down at home, cut off from their schools, services, and everyday lives. And it is so important to continue our vital work in different ways. When all of our in-person programming had to close, we never imagined that 8 months later we would still be apart. We quickly realized we needed to do our vital work just differently. We would meet the children where they are. We started a virtual weekly story time with Blake that has grown to include special guest readers and is a favorite of all the children. We were able to transition to virtual literacy programs, and we delivered brand new books straight to the family's doors. We also shipped books to food pantries where children could get these beautiful presents while their families got much needed food and supplies. We sent out over 2,000 Brooke packs for the start of school this year. Although school looks very different right now, we wanted to continue to ensure that the children we serve would have the necessary tools to succeed in school, however that may look. We know that children in underserved communities are struggling more than their wealthier peers. Their families are focused on roofs over their heads and food on the table. They may not know how to help their children in school, and the academic backslide is real. Their reading levels are backsliding, and the effects of this are compounding. The children will be trying to catch up to grade level for a long time. Studies show that a 3rd grader's reading level will determine whether they graduate high school or not. With your help, we can increase our efforts to lessen the effects of this devastating pandemic for the children of New York. And although the trauma my family experienced on 9/11 was different than this pandemic of 2020, we had help. Your help. Along with experiencing the worst of humanity on 9/11 and losing our beautiful Brooke, my family has also experienced some of the best of humanity. It is because of all of you here tonight with us. You have been here with us every step of the way. Some of you have been to every single one of our 19 benefits as we honor our Brooke and we raise vital funds for our life-changing literacy programs for the children we serve. And we are grateful, truly grateful. Your continued support means more to us than you could ever imagine, and it is a gift to all of the children we serve. We cannot do this without you, and we, all of us together, are helping so many children who need us. And now you will see a snippet of what we do at the Brooke Jackman Foundation. You will meet one child and his grandmother, and you will see the effects of this pandemic on their lives. And you will see how you are helping the Brooke Jackman Foundation to change lives.
This is a year like no other. So many kids are home, attempting to keep up with school on a computer. And that's if they're lucky. Parents are cooking, cleaning, working, trying to keep the lights on, but running on empty. Some kids don't have adequate internet or helpful adults at home to guide them. They know their kids are struggling, but they're struggling too. Solutions seem out of reach. Only our kids can save themselves. But sometimes they need a little extra help. Help from the outside. Brooke's life was illuminated by books. She loved books and wanted to give that gift of literacy and learning to young people everywhere.
Wow, did that ever paint a clear picture of how the Brooke Jackman Foundation is changing children's lives? Hearing about the programs directly from those in the trenches is certainly inspiring, don't you think? Did you know that our team has also been working with local homeless shelters and our community partners to provide brand new books to underserved children during these uncertain times? It's great. Where safe and possible, we're ensuring that books get delivered straight to the children who need it. Hundreds of books have gone to kids so far during this pandemic, and plenty more are on the way. You too can change children's lives. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is donate tonight. Please make sure to check out our silent auction. We've got so many great items there, including, you ready for this, guys and gals? A round of golf at the famous Shinnecock Hills Golf Course, rated number 4 in the US by Golf Digest and number 4 in the world by Golf Magazine. And a Rayo's dinner for 4, which you can eat right in the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is click on the auction link to the left of our streaming event and see all the incredible items right there to be bid on. At this time, I'd like to introduce Brooke's brother, Ross Jackman. Take it away, Ross.
Hi everyone, I hope everyone is safe and well, and thank you for joining us tonight. I would like to thank our sponsors, Melissa and Alan Geller, Old Orchard Capital, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Gail and Chuck Steinberg, Lorraine and Lynn Keating, Please see your screen for a list of all our sponsors scrolling. Thank you, everyone. I'd also like to thank everyone tonight that has donated to our cause. I'd also like to give our appreciation to everyone that donated auction items. Please place your bids. You have until Thursday at 5 p.m., November 12th. Also, as I do every year, I'm gonna make one last pitch. Please buy a Brooke pack, it's $100. Text BJF20 or 72768 to register to give $100 for one Brooke pack. I'd also like to thank everyone here tonight for supporting our cause. Thank you. And I appreciate everybody helping us keep Brooke's life, her legacy alive. Thank you so much. Now back to you, Ryan.
All right, Ross, thank you so much. And by the way, I checked out the auction a little while ago. They really do have some great stuff available, so you'll want to check it out. Now you're all in for a very special treat. The Brooke Jackman Foundation has very passionate supporters, as all of you know. But did you know that one of our most vocal supporters is someone you just might recognize? Take a look at his supportive video, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hello, everyone. This is Alec Baldwin. I am so happy to support the Brooke Jackman Foundation and their vision that every single child is entitled to a life full of possibilities. We are all looking for a sense of community and personal connection in today's remote learning, socially distancing world. The children we serve and their families have been disproportionately affected by this health crisis and by the closures of schools and other community services. They need this connection and our support now more than ever. While BJF can't be there for them in person in the ways they used to be, we know that now is the time to increase our efforts to ensure that our students don't get left behind. The foundation has started a new virtual program dedicated to promoting literacy and bringing meaningful entertainment to children and families within their homes. They are sending books directly to their homes and providing Brooke packs to ensure they have the necessary tools to succeed in school, whether at home or in person. Won't you please support the Brooke Jackman Foundation and help every child reach his or her potential through literacy? Thank you so much. Stay safe and healthy, and read to your children.
I would like to raise a glass and say thank you to all of you for your continued support of the Brooke Jackman Foundation. Cheers.
And once again, a reminder to please donate by texting GIVE in the amount you want to give to 76278. That's as long as you've already texted BJF20 to 76278 to register. And don't forget to bid on our fabulous silent auction items. The auction will close Thursday, November 12th at 5 p.m., so you don't want to miss out. Thanks again so much for supporting the Brooke Jackman Foundation and for spending some time with us tonight. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay well. Good night.